Minecraft. It's one of the most played and the best-selling game of all time, selling over 300 million copies as of this video, and I'm sure that number is only going to continue to rise. A big reason for its massive success is just the sheer variety of consoles Minecraft is available for. I mean, you can play it on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. You can play Minecraft Pocket Edition. There's just a lot of winners. But then there are some other odd and forgotten versions of Minecraft, like Minecraft VR, Minecraft Fire TV Edition, and the topic of today's video, Minecraft for the 3DS, which is a version many people regard as the worst version of Minecraft. So, sit back and enjoy as today we go over Minecraft on the 3DS? Let's just begin. Minecraft for 3DS was released on the Nintendo eShop on September 13th, 2017 in North America, September 14th, 2017 in Japan, and it was eventually released over a year later on September 20th, 2018 in Europe. It would also receive a physical release on November 10th, 2017 in North America, but not in Japan or Europe. The game was released for the new Nintendo 3DS, the new 3DS XL, and the new Nintendo 2DS XL. Minecraft for the 3DS was not supported for very long. The very last update it would receive was on January 15th, 2019 with the 1.9 update, which introduced things like llamas and the woodland mansions. So if you really enjoyed things like the aquatic and nether updates, well, you're out of luck. Minecraft for the 3DS was set up in a very similar way to Minecraft Pocket Edition. When creating a world, you could select from 3 sizes: small, medium, and large, meaning that the worlds are not infinite like they are in other versions. This would prove to be a pretty big problem, as it was completely possible for worlds to load in without any villages, and I believe sometimes even an end portal. Since it's the 3DS, this version of Minecraft made use of the dual screen, with the top screen showing the regular gameplay and the bottom screen displaying the world map, your coordinates, and also your inventory, with a couple other buttons for your complete inventory and to craft things. The controls in this version are passable. There are definitely some issues like the awkwardness when crafting things, as the interface isn't the best, so it's extremely easy to build things you don't need or accidentally make multiple copies of that item. And it will also just be a little awkward when going through chests in your inventory, as the narrow screens can be pretty annoying. Another issue is the fact that you can't change your button setup like you can in other versions of the game. There's also the issue of the C-stick for your camera. This tiny little knob is just awkward to use and will definitely take some time to get used to. But even after getting a bit of practice, it's still not ideal. And chances are you will die quite a few times trying to move the camera a certain way to hit an enemy that's currently attacking you. Since this is Minecraft, your main hope is that you would be able to mine and craft things. And while you can, there are also slight issues, like whenever you break a block, or sometimes when you're attacking an enemy, there will be a small but noticeable hiccup during the gameplay. This can get annoying really fast, and it just gets worse as you continue to play and your world and file size become larger. Now you've started off on your playthrough of the game, you've done some mining and some crafting, the usual stuff, but now it's time to make a bed, and set your spawn point. So you go out to look for some sheep, and while this should be an easy task, sometimes it can take you hours to find enough of them, as the spawn rate in this version is painfully small. This will become a much bigger problem later on though. Also in this version, there's actually a mob limit, which can make it pretty difficult if you like to do something like farming and trying to get a bunch of various animals. Another big problem is the fact that animals don't grow while you're away. Since the 3DS can only process what's around the player, this is a problem because the render distance is incredibly small. It's the same with trying to grow food, making farming pretty much useless. Now, let's say you've traveled a bit, gathered some supplies, and even built another portal. What's impressive is that the nether is actually quite functionable. Again, this is version 1.9, so it doesn't have the big nether update, but it's still pretty cool to explore, even if there isn't nearly as much going on. Now, you've traveled the world, you've been to the nether, but what's next? The end. But remember what I said earlier about the lack of mobs? Well, in this version, finding an Enderman and getting to the end is a near impossible task, as you can spend hours and hours just looking for an Enderman, and even then, Endermen only have a 50% chance of dropping an Ender Pearl. I've heard a few stories of people saying they spent over 25 hours trying to find Endermen, collect pearls, and get to the end. So don't feel ashamed or think it's wrong if you use some sort of glitch or just flick on creative, give yourself the pearls, and back to survival. And while it could be possible to just find a village and trade for ender pearls, that also probably wouldn't work, as like I said earlier, due to the size of the worlds, it's possible to spawn in a world with no villages. And even if you find one, it could be tiny and not have available the things you need, so really, cheating is your best option. Now you've found the end portal, got everything else you need, and are ready. So you enter the portal, only for the game to crash, which unfortunately is a very real and very common thing when it comes to the 3DS version. It was completely possible for your game to lag, crash, or even for your save file to be corrupted during this one load screen trying to get to the end. It was extremely frustrating for many players. The end and the Ender Dragon boss are extremely difficult and frustrating because of the way the game functions. Because the 3DS is so limited, it's extremely difficult to see the towers, and sometimes when you're on top of the towers, it's impossible to see the ground. And bows and arrows are pretty much useless because they disappear really fast because of the low render distance. The game would also hit you with some of the worst lag during this fight, especially when destroying a crystal or when the Ender Dragon tries to attack you with its purple mist stuff. I don't know what it's called. Minecraft for the 3DS is decently playable and technically beatable, but really, why would you want to? There's so many superior versions. Minecraft on the 3DS is just a mess. It has awkward controls, some serious performance issues, and just so many other problems. The game is almost unbeatable pretty much by design. If you want to play Minecraft, just play it on PC or on console, and if you really want to play it on a handheld, just go with the normal Minecraft Pocket Edition. It's way better. The 3DS version should be avoided at all costs. And I just realized I didn't even mention that the game isn't even playable in 3D, the main feature you want on the 3DS. I couldn't really find any information regarding the game's sales, but I was able to find a couple reviews on it, with IGN saying it is functionable, but it is still inferior to just about every other version of Minecraft, eventually giving it a 6.5 out of 10, and Nintendo Life giving it a 6 out of 10. Is this the worst version of Minecraft? Honestly, I'd say yes. The further I looked for information on this game, the worse it got. So many people just telling problem after problem they were having, and just how much they despise this version of the game. So again, if you want to play Minecraft on a handheld, just go with Pocket Edition, and again, avoid Minecraft on the 3DS at all costs. Have you ever played Minecraft on the 3DS? Let me know in the comments. I would really like to know your thoughts on it because I just need to know if anyone has enjoyed this version of the game. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and leave a comment. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. Oh, and if you'd like to support the making of future videos, you can join the channel memberships, or for one-time donations, you can check out my Ko-fi page, link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!